phenol uh, after reacting with NaOH produce phenoxide ion. Phenoxide ion, which is highly reactive towards electrophilic substitution reaction. Substitution reaction, right? And in this reaction, what actually is formed is it's something that you already know. It produces salicylic acid, right? So by the end of the reaction, the phenoxide ion convert into salicylic acid. You remember something very important I did just a couple of days back. Topic, it was called acetylation of salicylic acid, where I made you go through how aspirin is produced. So that's the product coming out to be convert into salicylic acid. Now let's go with the equation what this Kolbe reaction is. So like most of the thing I have already mentioned, that phenol react with NaOH, and after it react with NaOH, it produce phenoxide ion. And what phenoxide ion is? This is what phenoxide ion is, ONA. After that, in case you need to know, this is called sodium phenoxide. And after that, it reacts with a weak electrophile CO2. It reacts with CO2 and then it forms since I lack space here, so I'm going to put this into right here. So this first it react with carbon dioxide and then it react with hydrogen ion. I'll tell you where the hydrogen ion is coming actually. So it undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. To produce this product called salicylic acid. Now let me explain the whole reaction, what Kolbe reaction is. You know what? Phenol first react with NaOH, and with NaOH it produces sodium phenoxide. After that, it is highly nucleophilic. You have to remember that this one become highly nucleophilic. And because it becomes highly nucleophilic, it reacts with the electrophile, and what that electrophile it provided? CO2. What that provided? It's CO2. And that CO2, in presence of small amount of acid, convert into a carboxylic group here, and the hydrogen generated from this place, is actually occupied here. So this hydrogen ion is coming by the coming from the benzene itself, right? And this way, this forms salicylic acid, also called, you know, a raw material for the preparation of aspirin. So that was your Kolbe reaction. There was not much, but I tried to make you go through. Let me repeat. This is a weak electrolyte. So first it undergo hydration, and then if you want to understand what happened here, you do know that oxygen is highly electron rich. So therefore it reacts with the hydrogen ion and convert into a carboxylic acid. So that carboxylic acid product is called 2-hydroxybenzoic acid, and very common we know salicylic